Will Bonfire Token ever reach 1 cent? Let's talk about it. Bonfire is the new kid in the crypto space for a number of reasons. It's only been around since April 18. But more importantly, it's the way it's developed that's making it enticing. Some may call it a clone of SafeMoon, others may say it differently. In this video, we're going to talk about whether Bonfire will ever reach 1 cent. That might not sound like anything special, but as of this video, Bonfire is at a pretty low price. That means if you put $100 into Bonfire, you'd have 500 million tokens. So if a Bonfire token were to reach 1 cent, that initial $100 investment would be worth $5 million. Pretty good. But how realistic is that? For starters, Bonfire operates very similarly to SafeMoon. When it launched, Bonfire had 1 quadrillion tokens. As of this video, there are about 700 trillion tokens in existence. So where did the other 300 trillion tokens go in less than a month? Well, they're gone forever. They've been burned. That's what makes Bonfire pretty cool. The Bonfire developers want to reward long-term holders, and that means penalizing short-term holders. Every time you sell your Bonfire tokens, you are hit with a 10% fee. Think of it as a tax. So let's say you have 500 million Bonfire tokens and you decide to sell all of it. You'll only get to enjoy the benefit of 450 million tokens because that 10% fee would essentially wipe out 50 million tokens from your profit. So what happens with that 10% fee? It's again split in half. To continue with our example, 50 million tokens are taken away from you as a form of tax. Half of that 50 million tokens, 25 million, are burned, meaning they are forever removed from circulation, thus decreasing the number of Bonfire tokens in existence. What about the other 25 million tokens? Well, they are redistributed to existing Bonfire holders. That means if you continue to own Bonfire, you'll see the number of tokens in your possession increase every time someone sells. That's the beauty of Bonfire, and that way the price could technically go to 1 cent or even more. Bonfire has a market cap of $85.5 million at a per price of 0.000002. So some may say that if Bonfire were to reach 1 cent, the market cap would be $10 trillion, nearly 10 times larger than Bitcoin. But if you've been following what I've been talking about, you'll know that makes no sense and that's not the case at all. Remember, Bonfire tokens are being taken out of circulation every time someone sells. They are deflationary. Bonfire has been around for less than a month and 30% of its tokens have already been burned. 300 trillion out of 1 quadrillion tokens are gone. Let's say you own a $100 investment in Bonfire and you now own 500 million tokens. At this moment, there's 700 trillion tokens in circulation. Your 500 million tokens are not really anything. But let's say you simply hold all your tokens and watch over time. It might be months or even years, but the total supply of Bonfire tokens decreases to say 100 trillion. And let's just assume Bonfire's market cap stays at $85.5 million this whole time, even though the number of tokens has decreased. By the way, SafeMoon is worth almost $5 billion, so just think about how much growth Bonfire may potentially have. At 100 trillion tokens at the current market cap of $85.5 million, your 500 million tokens would be worth $427.50. That's 4 times your investment. Each token would be worth this much without Bonfire as a whole increasing in value. Think of this as a share buyback program. But what if you hold on longer and the total supply of tokens drops to 1 trillion tokens, and we can assume the market price stays at $85.5 million? Your holdings would be worth $42,750. Each token would be worth significantly more. As you can see, we're getting closer to 1 cent, and the market cap doesn't have to be something crazy like $10 trillion. So at this point, for Bonfire to hit 1 cent, and still assuming the market cap stays at $85.5 million, which likely won't happen, it'll go up, the supply of tokens would need to be at 8.55 billion. But then let's say Bonfire does get to the same level SafeMoon is at now with a $5 billion market cap and a similar amount of tokens burned. Your initial $100 investment would be worth a little over $10,000, and SafeMoon is only 2 months old. Is that possible? Maybe. Bonfire is still very new on the crypto scene. There are about 150,000 Bonfire holders right now, and that might sound like a lot, but SafeMoon has 1.5 million holders, 10 times more. So what are your thoughts? Are you planning to buy Bonfire? If you like this video, hit that like button, consider subscribing. I talk about money and everything related to it, so don't miss out. And as always, take care of your money.